Hey folks, welcome back to the cave. This is going to be part 3 of the video on specialized abrasive stones. And in part 2 we had the little piece of keystock that you see before you here that I put a cut in, and we were polishing out the tool marks manually with one of these miniature, micro, whatever you want to call it, ceramic abrasive stones. And for those of you who have not seen the part 2, the stone itself is that little green thing at the end, very small, 0.7 millimeters. Now, in that video, we were working manually, and I mentioned that automated methods are available. They make an ultrasonic pen that'll drive the little stone very quickly. And I'm sure it works just fine, but it's very expensive. So for the more primitive and possibly, well, definitely affordable version, I've cobbled together something here that seems to work, and you can decide for yourself if you want to try something like this. But what I've done is taken just a simple Dremel vibratory engraver. You've seen them before. They have the little diamond point at the end, and they have a set screw. Now this is a replacement screw I put in just to make it easier to get in and out, but you can unloosen the set screw and you can change the tip out. Well, that's an 1/8 inch diameter tip, so what I did was take a piece of, here, let me lay it up there, stay. Took a piece of 1/8 inch just plain mild steel and cut a thread in the end of it. That's a 632 thread, and machinists will know that that's a little bit, 1/8 inches, a little bit undersized for a 632, but it's okay, because we don't really need full thread engagement. What I did then was cut, let's see if I don't want to take it apart right now. I cut a groove where that's the ceramic stone, that little dark gray thing, the 600 grit stone, and cut a groove in there with a jeweler's saw and widen it out a little bit with one of those little emery discs, that, you know, the kind that break all the time, very thin emery discs. I just ran it in there manually just to smooth out the groove, laid the stone in there, put a nylon nut on it so that the threads engage the stone a little bit, and just give it a little squeeze. And I said, well, maybe that'll hold. So what I did was a little test spot. If you go back to the second part, this right here is the surface finish that we would have left off with, and here is after working with the Dremel Frankenstein tool here, and it actually seems to work. So I must point out that it would probably void the warranty if you want to go out and buy a new Dremel engraver, and or whatever brand suits you, because this is certainly an off-label use. But I'm going to put the little stone in here, stone holder, cinch it down, and you'll be able to see how that holds on there. And let me show you right there. You can see the little bevel, and we're going to be polishing, well, if you imagine this being on that surface, polishing at an angle like that, except we're going to be like that. So I'm going to crank this thing up and polish the other half here using the poor man's ultrasonic tool, and we'll see what we get. So here we go, and I'm going to probably dub in some music so you don't have to listen to this horrible buzz, because it can get a little annoying, but there it is. Well, let's see here. Let me move the light around a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Well, there you have it. Just for amusement, let me switch down to 1200 grit and see what we get here. Just have to unscrew the little nut. I'm sorry you can't see it, but I'm trying to do this without breaking the stone, and I have to kind of hold it up to my face, so it'll be just a moment. Come on here. There we go. Okay. And that's squeezed down pretty good. See, there we go with 1200 grit. And here we go again with the buzzing, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, well, that definitely speeds things up a little bit. I'm going to try and get in there with a magnifying glass and see how good things are. So if you see me intruding with this, I'm just trying to see what I can see. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yep, still a little work to be done, but you can see that the automated version definitely works a lot faster. So we'll see what else I can work on here, and if it's interesting, I'll show it to you. If not, obviously I won't. So y'all take care, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.